Oh my god, you guys, do I have a video for you today? So this video was actually supposed to be just a dedicated review of the Terra Moon's, what's it called? Winter Saturn collection, and it's so stunning. But I did get a PR package from Dede's Signature, so today not only are we going to be doing two freaking gorgeous looks with this palette, if I do say so myself, but I'm also going to be showing you guys the new blushes and the new highlighter from Dede's Signature, along with some other little things she sent me. I'm super excited for this video. Like I said, it was supposed to be more like tutorial based, but this is a way more like chatty, get ready with me style of video, and I hope you guys enjoy it because I had a freaking blast filming this. And as much as I love this look, I cannot wait for you to see the second one because it's so good. But let's go ahead and get started. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather, and I really do love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe and click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. Let me know how many people say that along with me every time I say it, because now it's like become a song. I don't know, but I really do love all things makeup and indie brands. And last year in 2024, I tried a bunch of new brands, but it is my goal this year to try as many indie brands as I possibly can. So I appreciate your guys' recommendations, and I'm finally trying Terra Moon's, and I'm so freaking excited about it. This is beautiful. So I've heard wonderful, wonderful things throughout the years of Terra Moon's, and for the reason that they don't do like their palettes in like palette form, they just do singles. That's the reason I hadn't done it yet, because I do like a palette, a theme, and something curated and fun. But I've been dying to try them, and I saw that this like color story they created with singles also had mattes, and not only mattes but cool tone mattes. So I was all over that one. Let me go ahead and look them up, and I'll give you guys the information on this. It looks like they did have palettes. I must have just not have seen them, but the Winter on Saturn collection, the whole thing to buy it is $112. You have 10 singles packaged individually. It says our Winter Saturn collection includes 10 cool tone matte and celestial eyeshadows full of multicolored sparkles and a variety of finishes. Included in the bundle are the following items. For swatches, please see the individual item. So yeah, these are beautiful. You have some really like reflective, like this formula is really soft and silky and smooth. It's not emollient, so I do think it will work for people with hooded eyes. I have slightly hooded eyes, but they're not too bad. I don't deal with creasing a lot, so you might want to like search out for other opinions to be sure on that. But I do not have a code with Terra Moon's yet, so if you could think of like your favorite creator, just try their code. Maybe it will work. I don't know, but I'm excited. We also have this stuff from Dede's Signature. So, as you guys know, the Dede Signature Holiday Palette was one of my favorite palettes of 2024. It was in the top, and it is restocked, but it is a pre-order. I just wanted to let you guys know about that. But Dede Signature sent me this really freaking cute holographic bag. I don't know, like... Okay, I found it. I was going to say, I don't know like where it would be on the site, but this is the holographic Freak multi-use beauty purse, and it retails for $16, which honestly, that is not bad at all. But the thing that I'm super excited about, not only did she send me the blushes and the highlighter that she just released, but she also sent me some multi-chromes. First, we will get into the blush and the highlighter. Guys, this blush, I just did the coolest blush draping. So in look number 2, it's kind of confusing. I actually filmed look number 2 first, and in that part I didn't use this stuff because I didn't have it yet. So I show you guys the look that I created today first, and I'll show you the other look as look number 2. I know it's so confusing. I do this to myself all the time, guys. But I'm excited for you guys to see. So I have not used this one yet, but if you've been a long-time subscriber, you know how much I love orange. So I'm super excited to try this and compare it to the ones that I have, like both of these from Blend Bunny. We need to do that, a little comparison. But these retail for $42 if you buy both, and that is 6 blushes, which I do think is a really good deal if you are interested. So these are a matte formula. I'm almost positive they feel matte to me. And then we also have the Dazzling Bronze Highlighter. Now this one retails for $20.99. So when I picked, well, I didn't pick this up, she sent it to me, but when I saw the photo, I thought it might not work for me because I do have really fair skin. So what I did, you'll see, I like used a brush and did like made my blush, my cheeks more shimmery, and as long as I focus on this bottom half for the highlight part, it works really good for me. So you guys will see that like all, you know, in action. I'm losing my words, train of thought, and everything. Now, for the multi-chrome shadows, these ones came out a while ago, but I did want to show you guys swatches because this formula is really, really nice. So she gave me number 4, number 2, number 3, and number 1. These all look like they retail for $16.99, and there's some shades in here that I'm gonna have to go back and get because let me just say, shade number 8 is gorgeous. Shade number 6, oh, 4 is beautiful too, but I do have that one. That's this one. It's so stunning. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the swatches and you can understand my rambling because I'm a mess today. But this video was so fun and I'm excited to show you guys how I created both looks. So, as per usual anymore, I am kind of doing these looks backwards. You are seeing this as look number 1, but it is actually look number 2. So I have a reason for it. And the reason is, I know this video is about Terra Moons and the eyeshadow. It's so beautiful. I cannot wait for you guys to see the look that I created yesterday. But I also got in some stuff from Dede's Signature that I want to try. So you've already seen like the swatches and stuff in the beginning, hopefully. But the one I want to use today is the blush. And this is the Bliss Blush Trio. And it's beautiful. No, not Bliss. Excuse me. That one's beautiful too though. It's the orange one. You guys know I'm gonna love this when I use it. I love orange blush. But the one I want to use today is this one. This is the Pinched Cheeks Trio, and I had a good time swatching this out, but it kind of like goes with the color of my new hair and I love it, plus the lippy and the look that I have planned out. I think it will all like really tie together very nicely. And I also want to try the highlighter. So this will probably be a like blush topper for me if I use the whole thing. But if I stick down here to these bottom few, I'm pretty sure I can get a good highlight out of it as well. She also sent me these multi-chromes and they are so beautiful. I hope I swatched them for you, but I'm probably not going to use these today. I don't know. Most likely not, because I do want to stick with the palette, but wait till you guys, like, it's so creamy. If you've already picked these up, let us know down below what you think of them, especially if you have like hooded eyes and stuff. It helps to hear like everyone's thoughts for people that might be interested, but they are like really creamy. It feels gorgeous and like really metallic and reflective. So I'm excited to have those. So I don't know. I think I only want to use like these two. I'm not trying to do the hot pink. Now, it might still turn hot pink. If it does, it does, like by mixing the two. But I want to start out with this like cool tone purple. It's like really beautiful. It's called Carnation. And I'm just doing that on this BH Cosmetics angled brush. And I like doing like blush draping and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do for this. And I'm going to start this back here and then work my way like around to the front. And this will be like a really good blending base as well for my very fair skin, because I do want to use that deep shade and I'll have to like be easy with it. But I'm excited to see like how it works on a lighter skin tone as well. For this darker, I was trying to read this and say for this darker one, I want to use the Singe Beauty F06. This is like very, not densely packed, the opposite. I can't find my words today, guys. It's very loosely packed, and the way that it is, it makes it really easy to be able to use really pigmented blushes. So that's why I want to go in with this one. But this shade is, I think it's Lava Glut. I don't know. Lava Glute. I don't know. But look at that. That is so pigmented. So I'm going to be really easy with it and work back here towards the back of the face. And then as long as it blends, we're good, you know? And it does seem to be blending. I did set my face as well because I knew that this would need, if I put this on a sticky base, I would never get it to blend. So then I'm going to go in with this one. I love these kind of like monochromatic blush palettes because you can do the funnest blush draping stuff, and I just love the way that looks. So there's that. I might add a little bit more just to get that depth out here. Maybe I shouldn't, but you guys know I really do love blush a whole lot. We'll see. Maybe some mistakes will be made. I know like when I did my swatching and stuff, I tried to like make it completely opaque and then blend it down. That way you guys could not only see the full color, like the full color, that's several swatches, but I also wanted to show it sheared out for us girlies with the lighter skin tone. It's helpful for me to be able to see stuff like that. So hopefully it helps you guys as well. But this is the blush. I think it's really pretty. But you're going to have to let me know what you think. I think like with the hair down and the makeup done, it's going to be gorgeous. So let me finish the other cheek and I'll be right back and we'll do highlighter. Okay, so there we have the blush. For lips, I am using the Revlon Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner. I picked up a new shade. This is the shade Plum, and I think it's pretty, but my application is a little messy, I'm not gonna lie. But I did the Linner Beauty Pink Pearl on top of it. It's from the Siren collection. I cannot remember. Siren Sunset? I don't remember. But yeah, I don't have a lot of like wines or berries in my collection as for lip colors. I would love some recommendations so I could get some from different brands, but let me know if you have any. So now we're going to do the highlighter. This is the Dazzling Bronze Highlighter. So like I said, I do want to do like a glowier cheek, so I'm going to just mix this on that same blush brush, and then we're gonna just go over it and just see like how that looks. Now this brush is very loosely packed as well, so it's just gonna give that sheen, and it did a really good job. That's exactly what I wanted. And there we have that. So now I want to do that little trick I learned from Robert Welsh, where you like take a little bit of highlighter and you put it like at the high point of your cheek. And then that's really pretty too. It's very shiny. But you just put it at the high point of your cheek. That way, no matter which way you turn, you can see that glow. And then you take extra and kind of just blend around. And I'm just sticking into these two bottom shades using the Sigma F03. It's a highlight brush. But this is pretty, and it actually works better on my skin tone than I thought it was going to, so that's exciting as well. And there, like, that's very wet looking. I know the blush and stuff looks really strong, but after I get the eyes done, hopefully it will, you know, kind of pull it all together. But I love this, and you guys know, like, if you've been here for a while, I really do like a bright, bold blush. So now I want to get into this palette. Actually, real quick, I do want to set my base because I didn't do it yet because I know I had to do cheeks. So this is a new one to me. It's the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Long Lasting Setting Spray, and I want to give this a try. And the mister on this is really nice. I got this like with bonus points from Sephora, which I love, like the reward thing. I've been collecting points this year, and last year I've collected a lot. So I've been getting like all these little travel size things for my upcoming trips. Plus it's a fun way to try stuff. So now we're gonna get into the eye look. I wanna do something really smoky. Like really smoky, and that's what we're gonna do today, like full on smoky eye. And I'm not gonna do the two-tone with the mattes the way I usually do. We're just gonna smoke it out completely. So to start this out, I do want to use my Singe Beauty F06. Did you see the new brushes? I'm excited about those. I'm filming the new makeup releases right after this, and we're gonna talk about all of that, so stay tuned for that video. It should be coming soon if it's not up already. But I want to go into the shade. I need to find my magnet so that I can actually look at the shade names. But like I mention it in the next look, I will pop the shade names up on the screen. But I just want to like press this throughout the whole crease. And I'll probably use this one towards the inner part. It is a tittle bit lighter, but I think the cool tone and the berry contrast is going to be very nice, and I'm excited about it. So I probably shouldn't even mention this because I'm switching over to the F03, and that's not what I meant. I probably shouldn't mention it because I don't want to jinx myself, and there are a lot of scammers out there. But I got an email from Sigma telling me they wanted to send me some products and make me a part of their affiliate program. Listen, I think it's legit. I have gotten like spammy emails before and it ended up being crap. So I hope that it's legit, but if it is, I am so freaking excited. You guys know I love Sigma. I use my like Sigma eye brushes in every look, especially these two. They're awesome, but I have tons that I love, and I do most of the face brushes I use are a mix between Sigma and Singe. I just love them, so it's like such a dream come true. I really hope that it is a legitimate thing. That would be so sad if it's not. Like, people suck. Why would you do that to somebody? But I'm so excited. Next, I want to go into this gray shade. And I'm just gonna like put this here. Yeah, it is a little lighter. I'll probably even use this shade to help blend this one out here. But so far, I do like these mattes a lot. I mention it in the next look, but they are kind of dusty. So if you're someone that tends to get fallout, I would do your eyes first, but they do blend very, very nicely. So I'm just going to dip back into that with the E03 and just kind of go over what I put down out here. And then I'll go back in with the other shade in a second and re-intensify it. But I also haven't talked about it yet. I might mention it in my new makeup releases video, but I hit 2K. Guys, thank you so much. I'm so happy that all of you are here. And honestly, this is just, in the world of YouTube, I'm such a small fry, like so small. But to me, it doesn't feel that way. It feels so big and just bright, and the possibilities just feel so endless. And it's because of you guys. I can never tell you enough how truly just grateful I am and honored that you choose me to be a part of your day. You guys, like, I was talking to a subscriber the other day. First, I'm going to do the E38 diffuse crease from Sigma, going back into that deeper gray. But I was talking to a subscriber the other day, and it just really, their comment really made me think, like, because she said something about she loved how I did my looks and she wished she could do hers like that. And I remember, like, before I started this channel, one of the things that stopped me for a long time, one was fear. And the other thing was I thought, like, what can I really bring to the table? I didn't think I was bad at makeup, but I didn't think I was anything special either. And you guys have really just made me feel so proud of myself. And I can't tell you enough how much that means to me. So now we're doing the E27 and going back in with that deep shade. So now I'm just basically going through here and re-intensifying all of this situation. I'm so glad that I finally tried Terra Moons. I've had a few of you been trying to get me to do it for a while, and you guys always just point me in the freaking best direction. And I'm grateful, so thank you. So I think I want to deepen up with this color too. The only shade I'm not going to use in this look is this blue one, but I do use that shade in the next look. I'm excited for you guys to see that. That's like one of my favorite looks I've done since I started doing makeup. But I'm just using that same E27, and I'm trying to focus a lot of this like throughout the whole crease because I do want this to be like super smoky. Oh, and I got on Etsy, and maybe like it might not be like a fashion statement, but I found these really cute like hair chopsticks. Oh, and I'm so excited. There's like I've found several actually, but one has like red tips and it will go like so good with my hair. And then I found one that's like twisted silver. They're like handmade, and then they have like moons and stars that dangle off of them. You guys know I'm a freaking moon and star fanatic, so I'm really excited for that one. So I'm also just smoking that down here as well. And then I just like kind of like to go back and forth in between like all the brushes I used. Sometimes I'll like go in with the shades that I used with the brushes just to get that like perfect blend. Like right now, it needs to be brought up, I can tell. So we're doing that E38 again. And I'm just gonna like bring this up higher. So I'm also planning a baby shower. Amanda, her daughter-in-law, her son, is having another baby, and they're having a girl, and I'm so excited. Words cannot even express. I've never been to a baby shower, but I've watched so many YouTubers have kids and watch their baby showers, and even though I didn't have kids, I always watched their like baby hauls and all that stuff. So I do feel like I've kind of learned a lot, and I love like, I'm really good at like decorating. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I can see the color patterns and everything. So I'm really excited. Plus, like, it feels weird to say that I'm like a grandparent because I'm 36. But, I mean, it's kind of the role, even though I did not, like, they're not my biological children or whatever. I love them so much. And I'm so glad they're a part of my life. All of them. Every single one of them. Amanda does have quite a few kids that she raised with an ex of hers and raised them their whole lives. So they are her kids in every sense of the word. And the kids have kids now. So this is going to be the 6th grandbaby. And now we have 3 boys and 3 girls. And I kind of get to play the role as grandparent with the new baby, which I kind of do with the other kids as well. They're all babies, but it's exciting that I get to be here and like see this one being born and all of those things. We are like gifting her, like as her push present, we're gifting her the, is it 3D or 4D ultrasound? You know, the really good ones where you can like really see the baby, and we're all going to go do that together, which is going to be super fun. But I have been planning out her shower, and I can't even sleep at night because it's all I think about. And we're doing like a theme like baby in bloom, and for favors, like party favors, one of the things I'm giving out is I bought these cute little like pots. I can't remember what they're called. You know, the little flower pots. They're usually like red, but I found them in mauve and they're so freaking cute. And these little sticks that stick out and they say like, thank you for helping me grow, and something about when you look at this you will think of me, and talking about the baby and stuff. And I'm gonna buy like little succulents to put in there, and then everyone can take one home and like put cute little ribbon around the plants. Like my whole mind and life right now is consumed with that, and it's so exciting. I'm just so happy I get to be a part of it. So I don't have kids. My brother doesn't have kids. Neither brother has kids. None of us did. And I can't have kids. Plus, you know, Amanda's like, I've raised kids. I don't, like, I'm done with kids. And I feel like I'm just not at the right point in my life. So the window is like closed. You know what I mean? But I always wanted them, and that's one of the good things about like being with Amanda is she has a big family, so now I feel like I have one too, and it means more to me than I think I realized it could have. And I'm so excited about just getting to be here to witness. But I do have a cousin who is more like my sister. She always has been. We've always been like super close. Even when we moved away to like West Virginia, when we saw each other again, it's like we always picked up right where we left off. We've always been that way. But she has 2 kids, and even though technically I am their cousin, I do consider them my niece and nephew. I'm using the E07 from Singe to just kind of smoke out this lower lash line. But I did live like far away. It was like almost 300 miles from them. So my camera cut off. I don't know where I was at, but I was talking about my cousin and how she has a little boy and a little girl, and we've always been really close like sisters. So technically they feel like my niece and nephew more than anything. And but I lived in West Virginia. We moved there when I was like 12. And my family lives at the top of Ohio up towards Lake Erie. So and we were having like family drama because of a relationship I was in and choices that I was making. It's a whole thing. But I missed her having her kids, and I will always regret that. And the whole point is I've never got to really be a part of like the process and all of that. I didn't get to like be there with her. I didn't get to go to her ultrasounds or help plan her baby shower. And I have a lot of regret over that. And I'm just so glad that I get to do that with them now and be a part of their story, their life. And it's somebody that, you know, one day they will remember me. And that was something I struggled with for a long time, was like feeling like I had no legacy. You know what I mean? That was a hard, like, pill to swallow. But now I feel like I do. And some of that I do owe to you guys, because even this feels like a part of my legacy. And even though it's makeup, it's technically not, because I am an open book. If you guys are new here, I talk about a lot of stuff. My struggles with addiction, my traumatic relationships, my mistakes and bad decisions I've made, and, you know, all the things that I've learned through the years and like grown from. So to me, it does feel like my channel is a lot more than just makeup, because I feel like, you know, whether you're here for makeup and just to hang out and get some inspiration, that is cool too. But I think that we can also, you know, help each other heal and just be our best selves. And that is what the channel has brought me to. So thank you guys for helping me reach 2K. I'm going to shut up now before I start crying. We're going to go in with the Bella Beauty Bar Primer. What do you think about this smoky crease? I think it's really cool. I might end up bringing up that deeper line like a little higher. Actually, let me go ahead and do that, because I want you to be able to see like where I smoked it. And I do have like slightly hooded eyes. So I take the crease shade, like the deeper one, up higher. And if you have hooded eyes, you may be able to do that as well. It really just depends on your eye shape. This is an E38 because some people don't have like the space in between the brow. And that's something I had to learn when I was like first starting to watch YouTube and play around with eyeshadow. I tried to like copy other people's looks, and to some extent you might be able to, but you also have to adjust the placement and the shape for your eye. And that's something I learned from Angelica. It took, oh my god, when everyone was doing those cut creases and halo eyes, I just could not do it. I couldn't do it for nothing in the world. And I found Angelica, and then she started doing hers at a slant. And I'm like, I bet you that'll work for me too. And it did. If you missed my video with the Adept palette, I did a really good halo eye in that video, and you guys seem to really love it too, so thank you. I think this is good now though. And like I said, these mattes were really easy to work with. I'm really happy with them. But now we're going to go in with some Bella Beauty Bar primer. You know it's a favorite. And I'm going to use, where are you? My Sigma E55. It's like a little shading brush, or packing brush I mean, and I just want to apply this everywhere. I'll probably like end up doing a little shimmer down there as well, so I'll just add some. Now I need to figure out like what I want to do. So I think these two would be so pretty with that shade. I know I want to do this one. Ooh, that's so stunning. I kind of wanted to do that one, but now I feel like I should do that one. And maybe the silver. It's kind of cool. What's this one? That one has like a bluish tint. I think I'm going to do these two though. Those are really pretty. This shade is what I use in the next look, and you need to prepare yourself because it's really freaking good. I love that shade so much. I'm not someone who really collects a lot of singles because I like palettes. I like the theming and the curated color stories and all that. So I don't typically pick up singles, which is why I haven't tried Terra Moons just yet. But I'm really glad I did. Like, this is beautiful. And I love that you can buy each shade separately. But I also picked this up in a bundle, and I like that as well. So we're going to do this shade. This is called Saturn's Aurora. And it's stunning. And we're going to do that out here. And see, it ties that blush and stuff in. It's so pretty. I just love that like gray to like wine flip. It reminds me of like this berry or wine shade. And like the looks you could do just by bringing in like a pop of color. Like, this is so pretty. Imagine if I took that hot pink and pop that in the inner corner. That would be stunning. I almost just did it on accident. But I'm thinking maybe I will do it. Like, I'll finish the look off camera. That way you guys can like see what it looks like on its own. And then after I show you, we'll put the hot pink in the inner corner and just see like how it pops, what we think of it. So next, I do want to go in with this shade right here. It's really, really pretty. These are like really shiny, but they're not too emollient. This is Mimas. I don't know. I might be saying that right. I mean, wrong. I don't know. I might be saying that wrong, but look at that. They're like so shiny and reflective, but they're not like emollient shiny. And those two together are a literal match made in heaven. Yeah, we're doing this shimmer on the lower lash line as well. So I'm going to use the E55 and a little bit of setting spray. I need to see like what the ingredient list is on this, because Angelica said that, I think she said if it has glycerin in it, it makes it work better. And I want to try that and like see like which ones of mine do. because I really want to stop using my like expensive ones to spray eyeshadow because they're not cheap, you guys know. But now I'm going to go back in with this like red shade that I use, or pink, and the silver, and kind of just tap in between to really blend those two together. This is really cool. I'm so excited that I have other videos to film after this. Okay, then I'm just taking this clean E01 from Singe, and I kind of just blended that into the inner corner a little. To be honest, like, even if I didn't want to add that pop of pink, I would still have to bring something in because I need something like brighter for the inner corner. But this is stunning, even if I didn't end up adding anything to brighten. Just had to fix that a little bit. Okay, so then we're going to take the E01, go back into that silver shade, and then spray it. You know what this reminds me of? The Unearthly Cosmetics Dreamer palette. It reminds me of that a lot. The shimmers are different. I think it's like the color story, the very like cool tone, muted kind of color story, but the Cosmic Dreamer has a purple in it. Let me go grab it. Yeah, they're like way different, but it's like reminding me of that top half. And in case you want to see a comparison, there they are. Like, the shimmer and matte formulas are also like 100% different, but they're both really nice. And lastly, I want to take the E42 from Sigma and dig into a little bit of this shade right here. And I just want to make sure like everything's nice and blended out here. And I love this. This is the eye. I can't wait to find something to put into the waterline. I'm thinking like if I have some kind of like wine or like berry-like shade, it could be really cool. Like something that matched the lip. This is my like caddy situation. It needs to be washed. Raise your hand if you love Power Dawn because it's my new favorite. But like something like this, I'm thinking maybe even lighten it like by layering a little. I don't know. I'll figure it out and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look, and I'm so excited. So I love this. I love the way it turned out, and I said I wanted to show you guys what it looked like all complete before I added anything. That way you can get, you know, a good feel. But look at those like shimmers. They are so shiny and reflective and soft. Not emollient. I don't think these would crease on anyone. They are so beautiful. So for liner, I did the ColourPop liner in the shade Piggy Bank throughout. And then in the front half, I did a little white over it. Try to lighten it, and it really brings the dramatic like outer corner. It makes it pop more, I feel like. And for lashes, I did the Style Lush from Bright Lashes. But now that I've showed you what it looks like, I want to show you, like, watch me like do this and screw the whole look up. That would be hilarious. But the plan is to show you like what it could look like if you just look through your collection and really just pull one thing in, something even as simple as a pop. So that is what we're going to do today, or now. My dogs are barking because someone's here and I actually have to help them. They're like helping me work on something, so I gotta try to hurry. So I want to do Carnation first. We're gonna add a little bit of this to the inner corner, and I do need the light shade to really stand out because this is the thing that's gonna bring that brightness back in the inner corner. And I feel like where it's got like that pink undertone, it might really like help brighten up, which makes me excited. I do need a different brush though. I'm going to use the E06 from Singe. It's like more fluffy, and you can kind of like pack stuff on as it blends itself out. It's a very nice brush for things like this. But I'm going to do the same thing over here, and then I'm going to figure out which one I want to add for that extra pop. And I'm kind of just like taking this up, over, and around. I wish. Let me try to get closer so you guys can really see the shimmers. Hopefully, you know, you can really see them. They are so beautiful. I just love the way they like glisten and shine. Makes me so excited. But like I said, I did kind of take this up and over. Now I'm going to go in with this brush because I think I want to do this shade. Maybe we should switch to something else. Yeah, something like this one. This is the E05. It's one of my favorite Singe brushes. But I just picked up a little bit of that shade. And I want to focus it right here in this inner part because I don't want it to like get carried away. But it kind of matches the lip. And I'll add a little down there. I might need a different brush to do that though. I'm trying to screw this up because I love this look. And I'm excited because I have to film an episode of the Should We Buy It. We have so many cool releases, and I'm going to do my January ranking, and I might, there's another video I want to film, so I might do that too, but I just have to wait and see if I have time. It's going to be a video, like these are the brands I tried last year, and like I want to share my thoughts on them. Because there's quite a few I tried. And I have found some favorites too. Okay, now we're going to go back into Carnation on that E06. And just kind of go over it. It's going to lighten it a little, which is kind of what I need with my fair skin. And I just want it to like be blended out very nicely. Okay, so I do need a matte white. And the Primal Blend Bunny, I mean, that's the biggest matte white ever. And as far as I remember, I think it's a really good one. But I'm doing the Singe Beauty E01. And I just want to add a little bit of this right here. And I love this. But this is it, guys. I love this. I love how that inner corner pop really just brings out the sparkle in that shimmer. I think it's so beautiful. It ties everything together, even my hair. And I'm loving it. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, though. And I'm so excited for you guys to see the next look because it is one of my favorites that I've done in a super long time. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my god, you guys, I'm running so late. Amanda has a doctor's appointment and I have like 15 minutes to do this look today. So luckily I'll be able to like take my time with this palette and stuff tomorrow. I just had too much to do yesterday. Oh, and the new hair. You can't really see it right now because it's like pinned back, but I love it a lot. But we are going to play with this palette. So it's a palette made by me. So actually we're going to play with the singles. Also, the lip product I have on is new. It's from Revlon. This is the Super Lustrous Glimmer and it's beautiful and I love it so much. So I actually want to pull in something from another palette, and I don't typically like doing that, but it's singles, so it really doesn't matter, I don't feel like. I want to pull in Peach Perfect. You guys know I love this palette. I rave about it all the time, but for this look, one of these shimmers has like a slight peach shift, and oh, it's going to bring it together so good. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know. I think we're going to do Peach Boys, which makes me giggle every time. But I want to do that here in the inner corner, and it's going to be really cool. Now, you can just pull in like whatever from your collection if you're just using this for like inspiration. And I'm actually going to probably do like both eyes because I don't have time to take too long. I literally have like 10 minutes. I'm always running late and I hate it. But I'm really excited that I finally get to try Terra Moon. And any opportunity I have to pull this palette out, I'm going to take it. You guys know how much I love this one. And to blur this out or blend this out, I just used my Singe Beauty E06. And it's going to be really cool. Okay, so now I want to pull in the mattes. I do want to work with, I think I'm going to do these two mattes. I'll pop up the shade name on the screen so you guys know like what's what. So I'm going to start out with the grayer shade. The mattes feel a little powdery, but they swatched beautifully. Not like powdery in a bad way necessarily. I'm going to switch over to the Glam Light brush because it's just easier to work with when I don't know a formula very well, like on pigmentation and all of those things. But this does seem to be working very nicely. And then I'm also going to take this down here as well. I'm so excited to be playing with this. You see like what I mean? They're like really kick-uppy. It kind of reminds me of the Cleona matte formula and the Oceana palette that I have, which I love that palette, but this might just be like the kind of palette that's, you know, better to do your eyes first instead of your face. I hope that my swatches did this justice because these shimmers are so freaking beautiful. And I've been listening to people rave about Terra Moons for a long time. Is it Terra Moons or Terra Moon? I'm sure someone will clock me in the comments. Some people just can't help themselves. But I love this. I think it's really beautiful. I'm going to get this eye caught back up and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the Peach Boys. And you know the drill. I just kind of want to bring this up and like around. I don't know about you guys, but for me, there's just something about like this peach and like cool tone gray blue combo. I think it's so stunning. So next I want to go in with this shade right here. It's like just a cool tone blue, and I want to work this like basically everywhere I just did that other shade, maybe down a little lower. I will say these mattes are like super easy to work with, which is nice. So this look is not going to be like my typical, or it's probably not like my well blended kind of look. This is my, oh my god, I'm running behind kind of blend. You get the point though, still at the end, you know what I mean? Okay, so I kind of just took that gray shade like up and back around to really get that smoother blend. But I do want to get like a little bit of a deeper outer corner, so I'm going to do my Sigma E27 and I want to go into this deeper shade. I love the contrast and the like selections. And I'm also going to run this like down here throughout the crease. Okay, so I think this is good enough. I mean, I might like try to fix my blend a little more off of camera, but it works, you know, it works. So I'm going in with a flat packing brush and just using my Bella Beauty Bar Glimmer Shimmer Stay and putting that everywhere I want to put the shimmers. The shimmers are totally the star of the show, and I can't wait to use them. So now let's dig in. I'm so excited about these. So I want to do these two shades. This shade is so beautiful. Look at that though. Do you see what I mean? That peach, I knew it was going to be so good. I had to bring it in. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. That is so stunning. Now Papa Don't Peach is going to be stuck in my head all day. I'll sing the Gourmand Girls version now. I'm taking it over a little. This combo is life. Oh my god. There's a shade in the Unearthly Cosmetics Gargoyle palette that would be beautiful with this combo as well. It's the lightest shimmer in that palette, but for the sake of using and trying Terra Moons, we're going to go in with this next shade, and it's so freaking darling. Oh, yes. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. But I am going to use another E27, go back into the Peach Perfect. And I want to take some more of the Peach Boys and kind of use this to brighten up the inner corner, which you're probably like, what do you mean brighten? I'm just going to use the matte to kind of layer over this shimmer. That way it kind of flows a little better. And then we'll do Peaches and Cream, like right here, to add some more brightness. I don't know about you guys, but I love this so much. Hopefully you do too. So then I'm going to go back into that deeper shimmer I used and just use a little bit of this, like right here. And then go back into that second one and do that, like right there. Help like tie all this in together. And this is the eye look. I'm gonna hurry up and go finish this off camera, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look, but I think it's gonna be really, really good. I am back with the finished look, and I have 7 minutes to spare to put on my shoes, but I love this. I think it's so pretty. I love the peach with this cool toned outer corner and the pop of peach in the waterline. I think it's stunning. So I used Peach Fuzz from ColourPop in the waterline, and my lashes are in the style Lush from Bright Lashes. But I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. You guys, I'm losing my mind. I completely forgot to film the outro of the video. I was filming the intro and everything. I'm so excited about this look though. It has me all over the place. Do you ever get like that? It's so fun but crazy at the same time, and I love every second of it. So let's talk about this collection. I really like this formula. Like I said, the mattes are a little fallouty. You do have to be careful, but they are so easy to blend. They build on themselves. They're just a really effortless formula. It reminds me of Gourmand Girls mattes in a way, but not. It's hard to explain, but they are so gorgeous, so beautiful. But the star of the show is definitely this freaking shimmers. Oh my God. The flips in them, and they're just so silky smooth. I'm trying to think of who they remind me of. Kind of like Unearthly Cosmetics. They're really glittery and glistening and just gorgeous. I can totally see why there has been so much hype around this brand for so long, and I'm so glad that I picked this up. I think it's beautiful. This palette, if I can find it, I did get on Amazon. It's really pretty. I've had it for a few years. It's really good quality. It feels nice in the hands. Now, as for the blushes, I want to do a little comparison with the Blend Bunny blushes. Let me grab them. Okay, so here we have the orange ones. They are kind of similar. Now, this Blend Bunny one does have a really, that light shade is a lot lighter than this one. I don't even know where I'm at, guys. But with all that being said, I have not tried this blush palette just yet. I did swatch it. And it swatched nicely and everything. But I did try this one, which we will talk about in a second. And I think the formula of the ones from Dede Signature are easier to work with because they are really pigmented. You have to be careful and use a brush like I did in look number one. Something that's loosely packed and, add and layer a little at a time. That way you don't kind of go overboard, which to me there's no such thing as overboard when it comes to blush. But I will say I do like the ones from Blend Bunny, but the ones from Dede Signature are easier to work with, and they do layer. You can deepen them up and everything. So then next we have this one. And while there are some similarities, The one from Dede Signature goes deeper, and my favorite two shades in this palette are the deep one and then this one out here. I think they're beautiful. Now I am dying to use that hot pink, and I probably will for some type of Valentine's Day video that I want to do with you guys. So I think that's great. And I'm so excited because I really didn't know if this highlighter was going to work for me, because obviously I am a very, very fair girly, but the way I used it, I want to add more. It gave my cheeks like the perfect amount of sheen. It's not too like glittery or flaky or anything like that. It goes on like really smoothly, but I love that I can take my finger and just really give myself that high shine impact on the top of the cheeks. So I think this is beautiful, and I don't actually have a lot of pink highlighters, so I am so excited to like have this in my collection. Now I just saw her demo the pink blushes on her Instagram live, and they look freaking gorgeous on her deep skin tone. Highly recommend you check out her Instagram. I will have it linked down below. She is stunning, like absolutely stunning, and that blush looked gorgeous on her. But yeah, they're fantastic. So far, so good. I still want to try the orange one. I might do that like in my next video or something. And I have not tried these yet, but if they work as well as they look, I think we're going to be fine. But thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble about everything. I really appreciate it so much. I had so much fun in today's video. It really just lifted my mood so much. And when I like woke up this morning, I had that moment, like, you know how you think about everything you got to do in that first second you wake up, and I felt excited to get up and to come up here and film this video, because you guys make this such a wonderful place and I appreciate it. But thank you so much for watching this video all the way till the end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out, and I really do appreciate it. But let me know your thoughts down below. Did you guys pick any of this up, or do you plan on it? And you know what? I've been meaning to say this. It means a lot to me. I know I have quite a few people on my channel that are on a low buy, but you guys still watch my videos religiously and like comment on all of them. And the fact that you have no intentions of like purchasing, but you watch my videos anyway because you just like to watch my content, that is truly like the most flattering, and oh, it means so much to me, and I could never say thank you enough. Thank you for being here, for being a part of my life and my day. It truly just means the world to me. But until next time, I'm going to shut up now. Bye.